How's everyone doing today? Darren, Spoon River Bend Acres, right hand corner, bottom right hand corner. Hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video. Well, I was gonna finish the table today. That's not happening. We had a wire issue with our feed coming out here to the woodshed. So got an electrician. He's going to get new wire and stuff. So table's not going to be done today. So this video is kind of the middle part. I guess we'll do like a 3-part series on this one. And yeah, I got enough content of other stuff we've been doing on this table. So I think we'll just do 3 parts because I think the last one we'll just do, me finishing off the little details of it and then putting it in the house, seeing what the wife thinks. And then you guys can see it with that bench and stuff. But enjoy this part of the video. I go over a few things, a few pointers, see if you guys like it. So keep on watching. Well, everyone, you can see it's cold, but that jig we have set up for the router and the table, it's actually in the new shed we built, and there's no heat in here, but luckily my daughter won one of these jackets right before Christmas time, so she was nice enough to give it to me, and I'm good with it. I can have this jacket on, and I'm almost sweating with the jacket on actually, but that's not what the video is about. Like I said before, this is our router sled, and it takes a while to do these, but this is the company we bought these from, the True Track system, and it works great. If you're like us, I can't go out and spend $20,000 on a CNC machine, but it does a really good job. It gets it really, thickness wise, it gets it there for you. We ended up, I think, at 1 3/8 inches when we started. We actually, that table, when we poured it and stuff, I never came over to check, dumbly enough, to make sure, the clamps were 100% tight. And, well, 2 of them, both sides got a little loose, and the table ended up, it curled up a little bit on one side, which if I was selling it, yeah, it'd be a big deal, but I'm not selling it. Like I said, this one's for the wife, make her happy, It's going to go along with that bench. But so now I've already done the back side, did the top. Not going to show you guys that. It's a long process, but you can start seeing it now. That white wood, we got this gray, and inside this gray is a little bit of like a white metallic kind of swirled in it. You can't see it right now. Then we got that cherry, which should be a nice reddish color. And we might see, if this isn't red enough, I might put just the tiniest of stain on it, just to kind of redden it up a little bit. Then you got, that gray again with a nice bright white wood. But now we'll end up, I don't know if I'll get it sanded today or not, but the next process for this would be sanding. I'd like Lee to do some of that sanding. Well, I got my sanding guy back. He stayed home again today from school. He didn't know if he'd get sick again, so I said that's fine. So it's the afternoon. I got the table all planed down with that router sled. And so now what we're doing is we're just sanding off all those marks. You can see when you get the glare right. And I was showing Lee, what I always do is stand back and you can kind of see those glares. Then I always just take a pencil, mark right on down wherever those glares are, and then you just start sanding away until those pencil marks are gone. And I'm just trying to show him, a few of the tips and stuff, but where we had a big one right here, but now you can't see it. It's gone. So he's doing a good job. I'm gonna go find some wood for our legs and stuff, but I'll let him keep on sanding. He's a happy guy. Don't go to school, you get to sand. brain now. They learn how to look for it. But the other pieces look really good. That he did. You can see the lines in these here. There are no lines in those, so he's doing good. It's good for him to learn how to do some of this stuff. It gives you an eye for it too. Teaching old Lee here how to run a thickness planer and the whole part of it. Little steps, little steps. I don't let him do a lot, but with me right here, I don't feel as bad. Dumping them out. So these are going to be our legs. That's what, just cut them into strips. Same, and I mean, I don't try to get these exact by any means. If you can see, cherry, it's thinner than what the maple is. That doesn't bother me at all because I'm going to glue them together. And then we still got to cut them to squares, you know. So I know that cherry is even taller than what our legs are going to be anyway, so it's not a big deal. But still got a couple pieces of cherry that we need to cut for that. But we had all of this old, this is like the first wood we did. It was maple. I have a tree at home, but we kind of cut it way too thin. As you can see, it's not very thick. It's like maybe an inch thick, but it's got, like I said, it was the first one we ever sawed up, and a lot of wood like that. We got a whole bunch of it, and you just can't use it for a lot. So we were just sticking with the same theme: maple, cherry, maple. Just like our table, maple, cherry, maple. So Lee's learning. We're teaching him different things, and you know, get him out of the house, teach him how to do some of this stuff, and you know, it helps. But so now we're going to kind of take tack cloth around to all these spots and try to get as much of this junk off. Try to get as much. So we've got this epoxy. When you clean it, well, when you sand it or do anything, it's really staticky and it just sticks to everything like crazy. So trying to get off all that so that way our other stuff will stick a little bit better to it, because we want to make sure we get a good bond with our star bond that we're going to use, and I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to end up running that vacuum and try to suck out, it's hard to see, I understand it's hard to see, but we're going to try to suck out all the little particles out of all those small holes there and clean it up as good as we can, and then I'll show you what I use. We got this all kind of cleaned out and ready, but I use, this is called Star Bond, and pretty much everyone, you've probably seen it, Facebook, all over, you know, it's all over on Amazon too. But this is actually a super glue, but it also comes with an accelerator. So before, with all these holes like this and stuff, you can see how there's a big gouge in it and everything. I would actually epoxy that, and that would take a day to wait for that to set up and all that. For now, I can actually do this, and in a minute I could be sanding this. So I'll show you guys how this works. I want to make sure I'm ready, and then I'll show you guys kind of how this stuff works and how slick it really is. So part of the cool thing with this Star Bond let me get this off. But it comes like, here's a thick one, and we're going to use that because this is a bigger hole here. We're going to use the thicker stuff. But then it comes with a medium thickness for some of your smaller holes, not tiny holes. But we'll use like the medium on stuff like this and like that hole there. And then I'll probably end up using it on some of the epoxy spots. But then it comes with a thin one, and it's like really watery. And we'll use that for all the really small spots on here. We'll use the thin stuff, but all you got to do with this, make sure it's going to come out for me here. But you're just going to lay it in there. Like I said, this stuff's pretty cool. I was always hesitant to buy it. I don't know why, because I wish I would have been using this for a while now. But you're just going to lay it in there like that. We're going to give it a squirt with that accelerator. And this is real time. I'm not speeding this up at all. But it's hard to see it on here, but it's already set. That's already set. So it's crazy, because now, since that already set, we can go back. Now we can add some more to it until we get it completely filled up. And I mean, at this point here, even we could even take and put, you know, the medium or whatever we would want to do. But I got a couple little bubbles here, so we're gonna get something, I don't know, that might be all right. Let me get so those bubbles aren't gonna pop. Yeah, we'll just accelerate it. Good enough. I know I'm bouncing all over here, but doing that, it kind of sucked it down. But I think now I'm gonna put on the medium, and we'll go around and hit all these spots, and I'll show you some more here in a few. They also come with these little tips that you can put on, and this allows you to get down in the crack a little bit easier. But this is the medium now, so we're going to start kind of filling in. All right, it's back to being loud, but so we got all that done about 10 minutes, all the different spots and everything. So now we're just going to go back through this 180 sandpaper, and I'll just sand all these down, and we'll see what we get after we get it all sanded for you. Yes, could show you too, but we got all these glued up, our legs and stuff. We got 2 legs on this one. I got 2 legs on this one. And like I said, this is just all scrap wood that we wouldn't have used for anything else, and I just, why not, you know, glue them up, make them look a little different, you know, than just the everyday same old color stuff. But I tried doing different colors and that than what I tried doing, you know, like round legs and all that. I try making it eye-catching with color, you know, that's just what I try to do. But well, I hope everyone enjoyed the video. I hope you learned like just one thing, or you know, saw something that you thought, yeah, maybe I'll give that a try. But I'm down here right now looking at my maple trees, some of them, because I think tomorrow we're going to start tapping trees, because we got a great week coming up. So I think that's going to be on our agenda tomorrow. I'm hoping the electrician gets here today, fixes our woodshed. So I would like to get that done tomorrow, but my problem is I don't know if I'll have time tomorrow to get that table done. But If I don't get it done tomorrow, maybe Sunday, I don't know. We'll see. But as soon as I get that done, there'll be another video of it, what it looks like, how we finish it, what we use, and all that. So everyone stay tuned there. But probably the next video after this will probably be me tapping trees and stuff, showing you how much we're getting. And I'm hoping this sap will be flowing this weekend. I'm hoping. That's my plan. So everyone stick around, follow along, and see what all happens. But I will see everyone when I get the next one up. Don't forget, subscribe, like the video, and share it. We'll talk to everyone soon.